After an exhilarating qualifying on Saturday, the Canadian Grand Prix on Sunday produced a surprise winner and a huge result for the Drivers' Championship. I'll dive into all the main talking points, as always, here on the channel, guys, with the 5 things that we learned from the 2025 Canadian Grand Prix. So, the first thing that we learned is that George Russell getting pole position was absolutely no fluke. And unlike 12 months ago, he managed to convert pole into victory. The first guy not driving a McLaren or a Red Bull to win a Grand Prix this season. George Russell, in truth, looked pretty comfortable. Everybody was saying that after Russell's remarks in qualifying that he was going to bottle it at the start, that Max Verstappen was going to pass him into turn 1, but that just didn't happen. Russell got a perfect start off the line and just kind of led from there, really. He was really comfortable in this one. He never truly looked threatened. The pace of that, and on top of that as well, the Mercedes was also very quick in the hands of Andrea Kimi Antonelli as well, George Russell's much younger teammate, and he managed to get P3 in Canada. His first podium position, becomes the 3rd youngest driver to ever stand on the podium behind Max Verstappen and Lance Stroll. Again, Kimi Antonelli making history in Formula 1. What a driver he's been since joining the sport. And again, just a very mature driver. He did come under pressure from Oscar Piastri during parts of this race, but he kept his cool, kept his head down, and a very solid P3 for him. Really good driver. And it's what Mercedes really needed after a very tough few weeks for them, especially reliability-wise, to manage to get both cars to the finish, to never really look threatened around a track that does produce a lot of mechanical retirements usually. Very impressive from Mercedes. It's what you want to see. But McLaren, they were very much not very impressive in this one. I've already mentioned Oscar Piastri. He managed to finish this one in P4, which you would normally think, well, that's a pretty bad result for Piastri. It's his first time off of the podium since the opening round in Australia. However, it ended up being quite a good result for him in a sense, because his teammate, Lando Norris, did not finish the race. Why? Well, he ran into the back of him. I'm not going to get into too much detail about this one. I will do a separate video explaining who's at fault in this one, but it's a slam dunk. It is Lando Norris who messed up in this one. And he said as much on the radio as well, apologising to the team, apologising to Piastri. The two came to blows down the pit straight, not dissimilarly to Jenson Button and Lewis Hamilton back in 2011. And unfortunately for McLaren, only one of those drivers managed to get out of that one unscathed, that being Oscar Piastri. Lando Norris broke his suspension and was out of the race as a result. Very disappointing for McLaren, but a great result in the championship for Oscar Piastri. As a result of that, he jumps to 22 points ahead of Lando Norris. That's a big gap. That's almost a win at that point. So very much a lot of work to be done by Lando in the next round in Austria. But let's talk about some of the guys who got some surprise points further down the order. I mean, maybe not a huge surprise that Fernando Alonso managed to get some points. I mean, he did start in 5th place, so, he was looking pretty good from that point of view, but still, to convert it, to get P7 from that, I think is very impressive. He showed some excellent pace in that car, a lot better than his teammate, unsurprisingly. Lance Stroll, of course, controversially coming back for this race. I still think it's too soon for him, but Stroll, to his credit, did manage to finish the race, albeit last. I mean, it's not great, but he did manage to finish it after his surgery, which I suppose kudos for that, I guess. But yeah, Alonso really impressive in this one, getting some good points, and that is vital in Aston Martin's battle to not be last in the championship, not least because Nico Hülkenberg did it again. Points in the Sauber. 11th place, which is a great starting position, don't get me wrong, but to finish in P8, the last guy on the lead lap, after a lot of runners were lapped in this one, of course. P9 Esteban Ocon was the first guy lapped down. Late safety car as well because of Lando crash too, ended up finishing under safety car as a result. But yeah, Hülkenberg up in 8th in that Sauber, how is he doing this? That's points in back-to-back races, and good points as well. This isn't just scraping through in P10. This is P5 and P8. The guy is flying. He's flying the Swiss flag for Sauber at the moment, and keeping them off the bottom of the Constructors' Championship. But it's massive for them because Alpine again did not score any points. So yeah, huge for them. Haas scored points as well. Williams got points. I mean, some big points for teams that don't. I mean, Williams kind of do get points pretty regularly, but they didn't score in the last few rounds, so it's been good to see. It's good to see Carlos Sainz going from P16 to P10. Very impressive there. But yeah, those were the 5 things that we learned during this race, guys. What were your main highlights? Let us know in the comments below. I got some more in-depth videos going over some of the incidents, like the McLaren one, like unfortunately, tragically, the Hamilton one too. He managed to hit some wildlife during this one as well. I'll bring you all that news and a whole lot more on the channel today, guys. Have a fantastic day wherever in the world today, and we'll see you soon for much more content on the world of Formula One just like this.